When you look at it, the Red Magic 3 certainly exudes a gamer vibe. With vivid red accents in many parts of the body. And an angular look to most of the elements of the back. Including the fingerprint sensor. The edges of the phone itself are rounded though, so holding it in your hand isn't uncomfortable. In that regard, on the back, there's also an RGB lighting strip that can be customized through Nubia's software. The phone has a lot of elements you'd expect to find. And some that you probably wouldn't. On the right side, you have the power button and volume rocker. As all is a vent from which hot air is expelled. When the fan is turned on, the vent forced Nubia to move the buttons down, and while the placement isn't terrible, it feels just a little bit off from where I would expect it to be, on this side. You also find two touch-sensitive areas which serve as triggers for playing games in landscape mode. On the left side are a couple more interesting things. At the top, a red toggle puts you into a sort of gaming mode and opens game space. This app lets you quickly access the games on your phone and adjust a variety of settings related to gaming. Below the toggle is a set of pin connectors meant to be used with the Magic adapter, which adds Ethernet and charging ports, plus a 3.5mm audio jack. At the front of the device sits the massive 6.65-inch AMOLED screen, flanked by a pair of stereo speakers at the top and bottom. For a phone that has a big focus on media and gaming, the choice of a Full HD Plus display may be questionable for some people, but to be honest, I'm fine with it. The default UI scaling is a little bigger than I'd like, but it can be adjusted. You probably wouldn't expect a gaming phone to have the best camera out there, and you'd be right to do so. The Red Magic 3 does pack the popular Sony IMX586 48-megapixel sensor with quad-Bayer technology, so 4 pixels are combined into one to get more light. You can take a 48-megapixel shot as well if you want, but those will take up a lot more storage. You also can't use HDR at that resolution. The last 2 pairs of pictures provide some comparison between the 12-megapixel and 48-megapixel modes.